and the way he explains things. He's great. And
I
of
think a
course,
lot
he's
of
been part of our community for a long time. So I'm looking
yeah,
forward to actually meeting him in person. That'd be awesome.
I agree with that definitely. Yeah, thank you, Sam. And oh, we have Jose here. EosMeso, Meso. He keeps flipping around. He's doing the flip dance. Hey,
Sorry, you guys.
that's
And hello, Sam. Is Sam still on?
oh he's out. He left. But yeah, did you want to meet him?
Oh, well, I've been chatting with him on the governance channel for months and months, and I was glad that you guys gave him a spot on the show. He's been a very outstanding, I would say, member of the community, and his efforts to contribute to governance have been noticed by many. So thank you, Sam.
Yeah, thank you. Very well said. Yeah, and thank you. Hey, Jose, how's the volcano coming along there?
Oh man, I'm sad a little because some people lost their home, and seven persons I think have reported to have passed away.
Oh,
When we spoke last, I had not known this information, and the volcano is going off all the time. But yesterday it was more powerful eruption than usual, and yeah, some people lost their homes and their houses. So we're getting organized to do some relief efforts. But yes, that's very unfortunate.
that's terrible. Actually, I
That
didn't
is
realize it.
terrible.
I
Sorry to
didn't
hear
realize it
that.
actually erupted. Yeah. So this is all breaking news here, and so just to recap for folks who are tuning in, you had shown us the volcano, and it's occasionally active, right? It's a volcano that sometimes.
It's almost always active.
Yeah.
But it was extra active yesterday.
Yeah.
And yes, it became an emergency situation in the southwest of where I am.
Oh.
But there's I've seen some people already start to organize relief efforts. So I'll be joining that soon. It's one of the things that makes you think like, wow, I hope. We could set a goal maybe for 1 year from now, I don't know, to have a better way to transfer funds in an auditable fashion, because I was looking on the, GoFundMe and that kind of thing, but then you don't know the people that are asking for the funds, some guy in Miami asking for funds. And it's really something I wish we had already. So that you could confidently just send some money and then it will be on record what they did with it and that kind of thing. Yes, another reason why to be involved in EOS and making an effort to hopefully have this just an easier way to collaborate and have the good intentions of many people all over the world be translated to effective relief. So yes, maybe 1 year from now we can say we are proud to have built this.
Yeah, and Jose, just so you know, one of our block producers, Generous, is looking into that charity, building something for charity as well to outline exactly what you've mentioned in your requirement there. So
That's excellent. They're from Sydney, right?
right. Good. Yes, good memory.
Yes, they're the Australians. Hello, Australia.
They usually come on at the end of the show to close us out.
Yes, so I wanted to be on the show today with our tech team, but unfortunately, fortunately for EOS, they are working very hard on the security right now. I was just part of a security call initiated by I think Timothy Lewis, who was yesterday on the show, and they're working really hard. So I told them I would come on with you instead of bothering them for this. Hopefully at some point we can come back to EOS Go and you can see their face and they can be in a more relaxed mood to show the world who we are. But they're joining many other block producer candidates to make sure that there's a big responsibility to launch this network, and we don't want it to fail. So everyone is working really hard to make sure we follow good procedures, and they're actually organizing an attack before someone else can,
Yeah.
so that we know who is ready to handle the attack. And so I think that's a very good practice, and we are all for it for EosMeso America.
Jose, is everybody okay with the volcano? Everybody you know and the team, and everybody doing all right?
Yes. It actually happened in the southern side of the volcano. We are, I am right now in Antigua, Guatemala, and this is on the more north and east of the volcano. So usually this happens this way, of what we're trying to do, decentralize the power. So it didn't make sense to us to be like, oh, we're gonna have one investor or two investors, and it didn't make sense. So it was a careful selection of media influencers, business leaders, law and finance experts, and of course the infrastructure people on the very able with computers and with experience handling. Some of our team members, they've been handling. I want to shout out to El Profe. If you look at our webpage, eosmeso.io, or go Twitter EosMeso, or go to our Telegram chat EosMeso, you will see that El Profe is our head of infrastructure, and he's called the Prof. It's funny. He wasn't really a prof, but everyone's calling him the Prof of blockchain because he knew all about blockchain for a while, and he's been managing infrastructure for banks and utilities companies for his career, and he started fiddling with Bitcoin a few years ago, and then he started looking into all the different protocols, and so he's our head of infrastructure, and he is I wish he were on the show because he's also a very swell guy and funny. And also we have Estuardo Rodriguez, who in the developer community. He's been active for a while, and they're both leading the infrastructure effort. But also we have a 24/7 monitoring team so that they can go to rest sometimes. And so yes, what's our plan for the next weeks? I will be in San Francisco, I think with you, right?
Right.
Yes, with us. We will see you there. Definitely.
Right. Can't wait for that.
And we'll be, I think the next month or so is going to be a challenge in the sense of determining what infrastructure exactly the block producers want to provide, because since it's a network, it's kind of important for it to be in equilibrium, I would say. We discovered that we were offering too much RAM, for example, compared to others, but too little speed compared to others. So right now it's a matter of configuring, okay, we need to amplify our speed, and maybe we will reduce our bandwidth to compare to others, or maybe not, maybe others will raise that. So that part is going to be an interesting exercise. And then I think the rest is we're also going to be collaborating in a disclosure standard, so that other block producers can just follow. We're working with EosReal, hopefully, to come up with a disclosure standard so that whoever wants to be block producer knows like what they need to provide as public information and what not. Critically, right? Because we don't also want to be putting people in danger or anything. So that's going to be interesting as well. And then I'm just looking forward to the apps coming out and how we can learn from some of them coming up, and how our team, that we also have software companies on our team that they can start to take the ideas we've been discussing for many, many years and actually building them. So that's going to be awesome. Hello, Yves de la Rose. How are you?
He's here. I think he's still out trying to.
Hey, Jose. Hey, Jose. I like how you say my name, Yves de la Rose. First, I guess just before I say anything else, I really want to, my thoughts and prayers with the people in Antigua, Guatemala. Yesterday, Jose, you came on and you showed us the volcano and really didn't know how serious that was. So thoughts and prayers with everybody, you, your family, your friends, and everybody in the region.
Thank you, thank you. It's as I was saying to the guys, it's not unusual for the volcano to go off, but it is unusual for there to be damage to people. And when I was dancing to it, I didn't know it was going to happen. So I'm feeling a little, guilty about celebrating when this happened at the end. But as I said, we will be looking for the right place to give aid. I know of a place where we can donate food and clothing that I know they are good people to handle this. But I've been looking for where to just send some money to help, but I haven't found someone I can trust with that. And we're discussing how, like in the future, we will for sure have a better way to do this and to make sure that our aid efforts go in the right direction, and we can quickly audit whether the promises made are coming true.
Of course, the accountability that becomes, I guess, available through blockchain will definitely help relief efforts like this, because it's sad to see that in times like these, people profit from others and people take advantage. I know that for myself, I worked extensively with Médecins Sans Frontières, Doctors Without Borders, and in situations like this, there's always people that try to benefit from that. Jose, if you have any information on relief efforts, please post it online. I'm sure that the community that we've seen in the last 6 to 9 months have come together on multiple occasions. So please post information. And
I will. I haven't already because as I said, I'm not confident yet that they're the proper people to handle it. But I'm reaching out to all the people I know to find out who is organizing an effort that can be relied on. And once I feel that the right people are doing it, I will let all of you know.
Thanks for that, Jose.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah. And well, thank you very much. I mean, you certainly take the cake, I think, Jose. All weekend you brought amazing guests on. We had Arturo from Narcos, and then we had the group of you brought on 10 people total, I believe.
Jose's been on every single day, and when he's not on, he crashes the party anyway. So he's on all the time. It's a party. It's a party with Jose.
You really.
Well, Kevin has the lights now, I think, because of my first appearance.
Right.
Yeah, I do. You're right, because you had that great lighting with your sound room. I'm not sure what it was you were in there, but yep.
Yeah, the music studio. So I will let you guys go. I would want to say hello to all the people in Asia. I unfortunately don't know Chinese or Japanese or Korean.
Can say ni hao. You can say ni hao.
I can say ni hao, yes. Ni hao. Okay. And to everyone in the other side of the world, I hope you are enjoying the show, and to Blue Jays and Kevin, great job, you guys. Thank you very much, and I hope to see you soon, eh?
Hey, you know what? Before you go, one quick disco just for good times. You ready? Let's do it.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, it's a good disco group we got here.
Oh, man.
I'm getting used to it now that I know. See, yesterday I had the practice knowing that there's no music. Now I don't care anymore. I'll just dance. Although Blue Jays introduced the drop in the beat earlier today, you
like that?
Hip hop and disco. I sent you a prop. That's awesome.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
The people that get the choice.
Bye, Jose. Thanks for coming
Jose.
on.
Bye, Jose.
Thank you very much. Yves de la Rose.
Oh,
Yves de la Rose.
Right, you went from French to Spanish. There you go.
It's good. Yeah, we have a special announcement coming up first thing here. Okay, we like to go over something that happened earlier this weekend, and we're going to bring in Jose as a special guest here, Blue Jays, and it's good to see everybody for our final show. But we're going to start on a slightly somber note and just raise awareness for something that's important. Yeah, Blue Jays, do you have any other details?
Can you guys hear me now? Yeah?
Oh, can't hear Blue Jays? Okay.
Okay, cool.
How about me? Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, you can. You sound like you're coming through okay.
Okay. All right. Yeah, so we have our special announcement coming up first here, guys. And here we go. Yeah, Jose is going to come on from Guatemala. And here he comes. And hey, Jose. Hello.
Hi, Kevin.
Hey,
Thank
Jose.
you for coming in on short notice. Yeah, so let's just do a quick recap for everybody who hasn't seen it. So a couple days ago, I believe it was actually yesterday morning, our time. We we had you come in for a quick party crashing, and you showed us in the background there was a volcano back behind you, Fuego, I believe it was. You showed us there was some activity. Go ahead, can you describe it for us?
Yeah, Volcán de Fuego goes off all the time. That's why it's called Volcán de Fuego, means fire. But for this time, we don't know exactly what happened. But just this eruption spilled over many villages, and at least 25 people are dead and buried, and many people lost their homes. And so this morning I was telling you, how it was difficult to know who to give some money to, but very serendipitously, I chatted on our crypto community chat, and the same organization we support as EosMeso got organized to do the drive, and I want to just briefly tell you what they told me from what they are organizing to do, because I think it's very important that you know. So she says, basically we have a rush of people that has taken all sorts of goods like food and clothing to the shelters, and we know we're going to continue needing help in the few weeks that are coming. So usually the aid is for the people and not the rescue team, which are very key to the operation. They have the volunteer platform ready, and the volunteer platform in Madrid and elsewhere asking how they can help, and they got room in the house of the tree that they call it, so that they can organize. And so they're putting their efforts focused on getting medicine and the rescue team this coming month. And then when they have enough money, they will everything they buy, they will publish the receipts, and we'll take care of putting this on a blockchain. Hopefully EOS is ready. And then yes, there's 50 people on hold so that they can call to go and take action, because right now they're still waiting for the rescue people and the fire people to give them a go ahead, and they will be monitoring it all. And yes, there's a link I sent you to make a donation. You can use a Bitcoin or Visa or MasterCard. It's in Spanish, the site, but it's very simple. If you send a Bitcoin, it's better, because we will make sure it gets to the right hands. So thank you for the opportunity to share this, guys.
Yeah, thank you, Jose. And so we, this became an EOS thing very quickly, right? I mean, you're out there, you're right in the middle of it, and you even showed it on the show with us here, and we just want to raise awareness here and try and get some aid and some relief. So, we'll put the link up in the chat, guys, and we just would love to start a kind of awareness to raise some money for this. Unfortunately, it seems like it's a very serious disaster. Yeah.
And if you guys look at the screen, you can see exactly the link that Jose wants us to share.
Yeah.
Yes, and that I think that those pictures you were showing in the chat, Kevin, are very good for people to understand. And then yes, thanks for the help. And again, these people, this morning I didn't know they were organized to do this, but these are very good people that I know will do the right thing with all this money. So you can be sure of that. Okay.
Yeah, thank you very much, Jose. I mean, thanks for, we'll make sure we can do our best here. We'll keep spreading the word. Everybody who's watching right now, go ahead and spread it out to all your channels. Let everybody know if you'd like to help Guatemala recover. And thank you, Jose, for let's get some awareness raising, huh? Thank you very much. Yeah.
Thank you, EOS Go. See you guys later.
Thanks, Jose.
Thanks a lot.